Welcome to another one of my absolute favorite childhood hunting games, Hunting Unlimited 2010. And I do want to go ahead and clarify right at the start here, I know there were a number of other Hunting Unlimiteds between the OG that we played and this one, and we will actually go and play those too, but this one of this series really was the one that I played the most and the one that really defined my childhood as far as hunting games go. Now that is the creepiest looking wolf we've ever seen, but despite that, let's dive right in. So this is kind of a tutorial mission, but I think it'll really set the stage for this game quite well. So basically, we have tags for a mule deer, a pronghorn, and a bighorn, and we're supposed to scout them from up here. They said we get bonus points for the oddball muley, which appears to be that one. Then we gotta get close and try to get the shots off. So that's the mule deer, and they said they're all kind of far apart. And you can actually see, render distance in this game is pretty dang far, so where are the other ones? Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure, and maybe that makes a bit of the distinction between the original Hunting Unlimited and this one. It's not quite the same where the animals are just right out there in front of you and you gotta go shoot them within a time limit. This game's a lot better as far as like the open world aspect and going and actually having to find stuff. Now maybe the toughest part of this mission is gonna be getting down there. I know there's fall damage in this game, and also like you do this thing where if you're standing on a slope, you just slide, but this is flat enough. That is about 200 yards. I wouldn't be shocked if we missed this. So you can mess with like the sight elevation and stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna help us. Let's just see. At 200. Well, aiming's actually nice in this game. Looks good. Low though?
That's
oh no.
Shot.
Not too bad. Brought him down right there, it looked like. Now, we're gonna have to get down there. Nice little death animation. But also, I still don't know where the other things are. Like, I don't know how to even go back and like look at the mission description. But it basically, hold on a minute. Ah, so they're not all down in this valley. So the idea is we have to get like the biggest bighorn, the biggest pronghorn, and then again, bonus points for that mule deer. So I don't know where the pronghorn are at. Like, do we just, oh, I see. There's a nice way down on that side. A pretty solid reload animation too, but I remembered we have this thing, and I think given the distances that we're gonna need to travel, probably that'll be useful. Oh god, I forgot the controls are ridiculous. I was gonna comment on the animation of just getting on the floor with her. I like that, but if you hold a direction for a second, you just start doing a circle basically. Oh my. Alright, we're still alive. Okay. Let's just park that right there. The brakes are absurd, of course, as well. But, those bighorns should have been up here somewhere, so before we die on that four-wheeler, let's try to find them.
Look at the size of that.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that means that's a big one, then. We're supposed to be, like, the whole point of this is learning to, like, identify trophy-sized animals and, you know, scouting using the spotting scope. I don't see any other ones, so guess we'll go for that. Let's drop that back down to about where it was. I think it was 1.7. Should be good.
Good, vital hit.
Oh, look at that! I forgot. So many little things I forgot about this game. When you shoot through the leg like that, they actually do, like, lift it up and not put any weight on it. So this one we can go and claim. I still have to figure out where the pronghorn are, but little things that come back to you playing these old games. It's always so cool to see it. Now, I will say, bighorn was not something that I hunted very much as a kid, so I don't even remember them looking this way. I'm sure I probably shot some, but I do not remember it. There we go. I guess enter is the button. So we gotta figure out where the pronghorn are. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm going back for the four-wheeler, because we really might need that to get down into that huge ravine for our muley. Hang on, if I just let go of W. Those are the most unbelievable brakes I've ever seen in my life. Oh, come on. So, swimming's not a thing. That's good. So, take 2 on the first mission we're doing. That's probably not a great sign, but there's our mule deer. And I gotta go back and kill the bighorn again, but then hopefully we can find the pronghorn, and maybe if we manage to cross and survive, that would be great. So 12 years later, that's at least a pronghorn. We don't want to just try to shoot that from forever away and find out that's not the specific one we're after. So the other thing is, We gotta cross at least part of this canyon again, which hasn't gone particularly well for us. So he's not saying anything about it, but I'm fairly sure that's the best pronghorn. There are some other ones, but nothing even remotely close in terms of horn size. So I think that angle is gonna be fine. Let's drop this back down to maybe there. I imagine that'll be good.
Good, vital hit.
Good deal. All right, that took far longer than it should have, especially having to start over, but finally, the first tutorial mission we chose to do is going to be completed. Now, I don't remember this being the case, but either pronghorn don't actually have prongs, or maybe this one's not, like, huge to where it would. Either way, F5 ends the hunt, and I think it should, so we get to see a little bit of, like, score and stuff. It should let us see the trophy lodge. So we've got our bighorn there. We can go to our next trophy. That's going to be the pronghorn, which, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a gap there. And then finally, the unique mule deer. And I think that one side's like as big as they get. Other side, not so much. And I talked a little bit about, oh, you can actually add these to the lodge. Okay. Supposedly that was big. We'll go with that. That guy doesn't look that impressive. Anyway, we talked about like the more open world aspect of this game, and there is a free hunt. And to be honest, I think we all know what we've come here for, and that would be for Africa. So, you can also, in free hunt, basically choose the animals that are going to be on the map, and we'll try to get a good selection of stuff. Maybe all the ones, actually it might have everything selected that we can have. And I remember this as well. It gives like hints about where stuff is. There's a male lion about 400 yards east. I wasn't sure if it did that in like all the free hunts. There is what looks to be a decent kudu as well.
Well, it's not a trophy.
All right, well, maybe it's not that special. Those two certainly aren't. In that case, we'll just start scooting east. Now, I brought the horse, for one, because that four-wheeler seemed like we were eventually going to die on that. I don't know if he can ultimately die with the horse, but a little slower, probably a little quieter. Oh, saw him there, got a little too close. In that case, maybe we'll leave our horse here, if I can get it to stop. There we go. I have not seen the lion come back up that other side yet. Oh, see him going down through there, though. So we've got an idea where to start. Okay, he's out there about 250 yards away, and I grabbed a 375 for this. Problem is, that angle is not so good. I guess he still runs a little bit. 4.2 MOA is 0 at 120. So maybe this will be a little bit different. I'm gonna go to like, I don't know, 6 and see what that does. If he'll ever just stop for like a second. Maybe that's... Jeez. I think it's the weight of the gun. Alright, let's take that back down. You can definitely tell that this is harder to control than the... Oh my goodness, okay. Is that after us? Or are you just passing through? 375 does nothing to an elephant, by the way. I thought we were, like, dead for sure. There we go. So will that kill it? Probably. Also, I've noticed my footsteps aren't audible. We could hear that, so it's probably okay. There we go. That wasn't exactly how I planned on killing our first elephant, but that's one way to do it. I'm going to get our horse because I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I believe you only get 3 tags, like, per hunt in this game. And also, there is, like, a trophy shot thing. So if we... Yep, gotta slow down first. We learned that before. If we go and sit behind this, it might actually be a male. There's little tusks. I thought it was just a female. So, crouch down. Yeah. Got our horse's head in the way. Maybe we can get the horse back there, too. By the way, it does clarify it's a cow. Now... This angle ain't the greatest. How do I actually... I don't know. I guess that'll work. Kind of cool. It shows the information and stuff. Anyway, we'll go ahead and use one of our 3 tags for that. And I don't know where that line exactly got to, but I think he was heading maybe up over that hill. That's not a bad looking kudu, though it looks tiny. I don't know where that lion got to.
It might do.
Alright. His standards are a little different than mine. Hey, where's our bullet cam on that one? Is it because we let him? It must be. Because he is holding that leg up. And honestly, after last time, I think we might just jump on the horse and go, because I wouldn't be shocked if that lion found us. I do, by the way, before we move to another map anyway, I'm determined to find at least a bull elephant, and probably a male lion too, just so we can actually get one, especially because we tried to get that one, probably should have just gotten a little closer before we took the shot. I think maybe had we not messed with the zeroing, we might have been absolutely fine.
That is an awesome sight.
I just made a gallop sound. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's not a bad looking kudu, actually. Let's just do the same thing. And I think, given the angle, that is probably as good as we're going to do. So, we got to back out of that. Tag that guy. And now, we've only got one more tag here. Now, the real question is that a small bull? Or is that a cow? I'm not really sure, but I think probably either way. If it spins back around, or maybe turns broadside, we'll try to get it. Our first shot on that fleeing one probably would have been lungs if it's possible, so I think headshots are kind of what we got to go for. Okay, now it's kind of at least broadside. See if we can do that. That's probably a good sign that we got a bullet cam.
Better track.
Oh boy. Okay, so spine. Okay. Maybe it is possible to get, like, regular vitals then? I think spine will kill it. And once again, probably listen in case that lion comes and finds us, but provided it goes down, it's dead right there. That'll be 3 tags.
I need a picture with this.
Oh, now something's good enough, huh? I was gonna go into the trophy shot thing anyway, really to see if it's a bull or a cow. It's way bigger. It's gotta be a bull. Nice angle. Okay. So that is a bull. Not a very special one, but if we, do something like that, suppose that counts as a trophy shot. And we'll tag that. Hunt goals were accomplished. We'll end the hunt. We had our bull, which I guess scores 18. I don't know how they score. It must be tusks. Kudu was 105, and the cow was 13. Now, what I'd really like to do is get one with decent tusks. There are some missions for it, but if I'm not mistaken, we have to, like, go through a whole bunch of other ones first. Now, we got a male lion again anyway, but it's 600 yards away this time. We'll jump on the horse and head that way. I don't know how, like, exact the directions are. It also kind of seems like kudu are here, like, every single time. But we'll go east. I don't think there's any real way of measuring distance, minus just kind of try to guess, so off we go then. That might be it. Which honestly, thank goodness for a third-person camera on the horse. It's a lion. That was a male lion. So now can we actually get into a good range and hit one this time? So that's 240. Maybe we'll just pop this up like up to 5.2. See if we can get it to land. It's the same distance we shot the mule deer at. Man, the weapon wobble is way more on this one. It'll give us a chance to get closer though. Okay, so that's inside of 200 yards now. Of course, he's moving pretty quick, but got a decent sized gap to shoot into right here. See, oh, he's gonna stop. Deal with the weapon sway. A lot. How do you... It's just going left. It's gonna be forward, I think. Yeah. No, is he coming after us? Nah. Now we can move, no problem. Still a little bit of a problem. Feel like that's not gonna quite hit. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting because... Oh. Is the 375 that overpowered for lions? Huh. That works then. That is the face of a man who will shoot a lion and not know what he's doing, but still bring him down. So, I mean, it's not a bad shot, but it was just dealing with that weapon sway was so far forward. So we're gonna go see if we can find another elephant or two. Hopefully we find them and not the other way around. You know, I feel like I have to. the apparently wild boar on Africa run really slow. That might not even...
Not a deadly shot.
Yeah, it did hit him. Apparently that's not a deadly shot, but the thing killed the lion? Maybe it's because it said body shot. There we go. Versus on the warthog wild boar thing, it didn't say anything. So maybe if it says body, it still brings him down?
I'm so pumped.
Okay. I always did get annoyed by the guy just saying all kinds of crazy stuff. That is... You know, the first shot wasn't that bad. He actually has decent little teeth. Alright. Last tag's going to an elephant no matter what. That guy's at least kinda decent. Like, there's actual decent tusks there. And you can see, like, the true size and stuff going on, too. I don't know, like, that's probably a bull. And that's definitely a bull. That might be as well, or it's just a huge cow. Kinda need to see those animations, too, but that's 300 yards away, and based on what we've seen, probably best to get a little closer. Okay, so he's turning to face us at about 180, so that should be perfectly doable. I think we need to drop this back down some. 4.2 should be fine. Now, we can try to go prone and get this as stable as possible, but I wouldn't call it completely stable. I mean, you get moments. That felt good. Right in between the... Oh, dropped him. Okay, so good to know that's possible. I'm also very pleased to see they're not charging our way, because I don't know what we do about 3 of them. I don't think... Like, I think we can kill stuff and not claim it, and that's not a problem as far as just, like, you know, tagging the correct animal. But that's actually a decent elephant. I'm really happy with that.
That is a beautiful animal.
Why, thank you. For once, I actually agree. So, getting a good picture of this might not be super simple, but we'll try to do something. And the thing is, like, he auto kind of crouches behind the animal. Probably have to be out front. What's that? Oh boy. Knew I heard something. Anybody else? Safe for now. Okay. Still can't find a spot that actually looks good. And
that is a beautiful animal.
There may not be any... I mean, that's got both elephants. We'll go with that. Before we get dead, let's go ahead and tag that. Tag that, I said. There we go. And we can head back. Now, I want to see. The bull was 19 this time. I don't remember what the last one was. I thought it was like 18, though, so not that big of a difference. Now, one of the really cool things you can do with this game is actually create your own hunts and missions. And I wanted to show you what I used to do as a kid, like, all the time, playing this game. So, we're going to grab the longbow, and the type of missions I would create looked something like this. So, basically, we've got an aggressive elephant and a longbow, and we're going to see how that goes. If you didn't notice, how do we... I guess we're still alive?
Nice animal.
Thank you. A, the bullet cam is going to be a problem. More importantly, B, this longbow arrow, regardless of what we do, is never going to hit a vital. So it's literally kind of pin-cushioning this enormous elephant. And this was, like, literally half of my hours in this game looked something like this. Just dancing around with an elephant with at least what I think is the weakest thing in the game. I don't know that anything else is weaker. Could have almost been good. And the main thing is, too, I have to press escape every single time that we get the bullet cam, so that we can avoid getting run over by the elephant before the bullet cam's over. So just keep on doing this. I really don't think it matters where we aim, other than not missing. And I also don't remember how many arrows this takes. I don't think it tells you, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot.
Well,
oh, that wasn't bad.
But no vitals.
Maybe like 15 arrows? Maybe it'll tell us. And because I created this, I won't do a screenshot thing of it, but let's just... Can I tag it? There we go. And that apparently scores 19.55. Okay, I don't understand the scoring for elephants at all. 18 shots, don't know if any missed. That is less than I thought. But with this ability, by the way, that looks pretty darn cool. Somebody gave me a great idea the other day, and I'm going to try to make that happen. So this might look familiar, and also, I don't know if it's possible as is. Good enough start. Oh my goodness. Is that... I think I should have made him a little far away. We're somehow still alive. I don't know what's what here. Are you hit? You are now. No way. So I only gave it a minute timer just for fun. So we gotta claim 3 of these real fast, because 3 is the max amount of tags. And I think I put 1 more bear here. Or no, maybe I did 5. And 5 is the amount in the OG Hunting Unlimited 1. The mission that literally made me cry back when I was a kid. That was actually quite enjoyable. Oh, there is a kill to not bag penalty, by the way. Alright. I didn't like how that worked because of how close together they were, but I'm going to make that a little more fun. Alright, now let's see how this is going to work. They should be a little more spaced out, but I'll tell you now, there's not 5. That might... it's going to kill him. And also, because there's not 5, we're going to manage to reload in between. And we can at least actually watch the bullet cam. So the fact that we didn't get a headshot means that's going to happen. This is going to make it significantly more difficult. We got to land headshots, and probably then we got to shoot a little bit earlier. And then maybe, like, exit the bullet cam. Oh, that actually was a headshot. That's not going to be. Maybe? Lungs, though. This is actually way harder. Okay, bullet cam's off. So I think that's going to help us a lot, actually. That certainly makes things more smooth. 2 for 2. Now's a good time to reload because they're kind of back there. Takes a long time to reload. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, goodness. Yep, that's good. What was that? That one behind us is wounded. Okay. Okay. This time's for real. That guy's standing there way longer than he's supposed to, and that is already going to throw us off. There we go. Oh, that looked cool. I don't know how we're lucking into these spawn shots. That's not one. Oh, boy. Okay, if we can, like, run around him, maybe. God, there's so many bears coming. I don't know how long it's going to take to kill him. It's a 45-70, not like a 375. Is he dead? I think so. Woo! Okay. Oh, boy. If we hit that, we might have had it. Okay. There's hope. That's almost all the bears. You might have noticed I said almost all the bears, not almost everything. There it is. Oh! I feel like we gotta kill that because it's gonna be fast. There's hope. Come on. Where's the other bear at? Ugh. No, no, don't. Okay, that one's gonna die. That one's gonna die? Is it dead? Where's the mountain lion? Oh, it is dead. Well, none of that went how it was supposed to, but that was kind of fun. I actually can't, I can't claim the mountain lion because I just left it as 3 grizzly tags. That went not at all how it was supposed to, and that's 1,000 times harder than the one in Hunting Unlimited 1. That was actually fun. I can tell you right now, when I was a kid, I never did anything like that because I was far too terrified to mess with it. Okay, one more of these, because these are really fun. We're going to grab, we'll do the compound for this. And if you never saw this before, you can make deer attack you too. So, let's see if we can somehow get it and then sidestep it, I guess. Oh, no, we hit it. Just yelling. Okay, that's 2 hits.
Good.
There it is. That actually looked kind of cool. Might as scream and help. There's a kind of weird looking non-typical buck coming after us. I think I gotta do one other thing because I'm pretty sure you can't do it. 230 score, by the way. That's, I believe, as big as I can get. So indeed you can. You can see we have a mule deer tag there. We'll try the recurve this time. But you might notice we're in Africa and we have a mule deer charging at us. So
Hurry, shoot!
I totally forgot all about that.
Headshot.
Easy. By the way, you can kind of see by that rack, the tutorial one earlier does appear to be the same basic shape. But yeah, it's just fun to mess with all this kind of stuff. Like the fact that you can even do like a mule deer chasing you in Africa is hilarious. And it's kind of like it shows the limitless potential of what you can come up with. Cool looking buck with a recurve arrow right to the dome. And I think as we take a look at that, which doesn't really matter, I guess we'll move that to the trophy room as well. Can we see it in like the full screen view? Apparently not. But one thing I did notice, the mule deer from the tutorial, it's close, but not quite as big as the one that we shot there. But anyway, as we move forward here with Hunting Unlimited 2010, I wanted to put the question to you guys, what do you want to see in this game? Do you want to see more ridiculous, like, mission creations? Because we can definitely mess with stuff like that. Do you want to see the challenges, just free hunt? What sort of thing do you want to see with this series going forward? And with that, I think that's going to do it for this video. So I had an absolute blast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want to see more of it. And again, what kind of specific things to do in this game in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.